Hey guys, so if you read the title, then you already know what this video is about, and I'm super excited because we are going back to Disney World in early 2016. So I booked our trip about a week ago when they came out with the special offers for early 2016. And they have a few different offers, and I chose to go with the play, stay, and dine offer because we wanted to do all three things, and it just ended up being the best deal for the resort that I ended up choosing. So the last time we went to Disney, which was 2 years ago, we stayed at the Wilderness Lodge for 7 nights. And that year we used the percentage off offer because it was 35% off of our room stay, which ended up being a pretty good deal. This year the percentage off offer they have was for a little less. It was only up to 25% off the room stay. So it was a little less, and we had already decided we wanted to try and save money this year. So to save money, we had to change a few things because we are also adding on some things this year. The last time we went to Disney, my youngest was 2.5, so we didn't have to pay for her. Well, this time she's 4.5, and we're going to have to pay for her, so that's going to be an additional cost. I also wanted to add on the Memory Maker package because I wanted to get more pictures of all 4 of us as a family and more pictures that included myself in the pictures as well. Because on our last trip we only had 3 pictures of all of us together, and I don't think there was that many pictures that I was in. I mean, I was in some of them, but I don't think I was in that many. So definitely wanted to add on the Memory Maker package. Plus I feel like it would be a little less stressful to try and get those character shots, because when you're meeting characters they have a photographer there taking pictures for you, so I won't have to worry about trying to get those pictures since I already have the Memory Maker package and all I have to do is get my Magic Band scanned. So that's 2 things we already wanted to add on to this trip, which was going to make it a lot more expensive than last time, especially since the discount wasn't as much. So to try and make it a little less expensive, we decided to stay at a different resort this time. Which works out too because the Wilderness Lodge is going to be going through refurbishments during the time that we're going to be there. So it'll be nice to avoid that and kind of try out another resort and just see how we like it. So the first thing we decided, we'd stay at another resort to cut back on the cost, and then we also decided instead of staying 7 nights, we're going to stay 6 nights this time. I loved staying 7 nights and I would love to stay more than that, but with the girls being so young, I know on our last trip, by the last day, they were completely exhausted. So thought maybe we would just take 1 day off and see how that goes. So that saved us a little bit of money there too. So since the Wilderness Lodge is at the lowest price point you can get for a deluxe resort, then we had to either choose a value resort or a moderate resort for this trip so that we could save some more money. And I ended up going with a moderate resort. The only value resort that I really would want to stay at would be the Art of Animation, but for the offers that they have, they exclude the Little Mermaid rooms, which would mean you would have to get a suite instead of a regular room. And to get a suite at the Art of Animation ends up costing more than it would cost if we just stayed at a moderate resort. So in the end, I just decided we would go with the moderate resort. So if we tried to do similar to what we did last time, it would have been way too expensive. If we had tried to stay at the Wilderness Lodge, even just for 6 nights instead of the 7 nights, and then having to add on my 4.5-year-old and add on the Memory Maker package, and since the percentage off was less than it was the last time, it would have been way too expensive and way over budget. I did look it up just to see how much it would be, and it was way too much. And we wanted to try and save more money this year than we did last time anyway, so I definitely had to choose a different resort. So in the end, we chose the Caribbean Beach Resort. We're staying for 6 nights. We have the Disney dining plan, and we added on my 4.5-year-old, and we added the Memory Maker package, and in the end, it still ended up being $560 less than what we spent last year. So I'm super happy with that. So now I'm going to just go over really quick what I chose for our advanced dining reservations. So if you're not interested in this part, you could probably just skip to the end of the video. So a few of the places are the same that we ate at last time, and then a few places are going to be new to us on this trip. So we're going to Magic Kingdom for 2 days. The first day we're going to Magic Kingdom, we're going to be having lunch at Cinderella's Castle, which we did eat at last time, and we absolutely loved it. And last time, the only reservation I could get was at 2:30 in the afternoon, which was kind of off for us, but we did it anyway, and we loved it. So I'm really happy that this year I actually got a normal lunchtime reservation. And I was also able to get a lunch reservation for Be Our Guest as well on our second day at Magic Kingdom, which I'm really excited about too, because I wasn't sure how fast it would book up. The dinner reservations were definitely all booked up when I looked, but they had some lunch reservations available, and when I booked it, there were only 2 choices. It was either 11:05 or 1:55. So since we are early lunch eaters anyway, the 11:05 worked perfectly. And this one is just for a quick service meal, because they only book reservations for lunch for a quick service meal. So I'm happy with that anyway, because I just wanted to eat in there again, and it didn't matter to me if it was lunch or dinner. So on our last trip, we only went to Epcot for 1 day, but this trip we're going to go for 2 days. We're going to go the first day that we arrive at Disney, because we're planning to arrive around lunchtime. So we're going to have a dinner reservation at Epcot that evening. And for that reservation, I chose to eat at the Garden Grill, because I thought it would be fun to have a character meal on the first night. And the restaurant just looked interesting. When I looked at the description online, it said that the restaurant rotates while you're eating. So I thought that would be fun, and that's what I picked for our dinner for the first night. And then we're going to go back to Epcot later in the week during the day, and we're going to have lunch at Via Napoli. The last time we went to Epcot, we had lunch at the Coral Reef, which was fun, and we liked it, but there's just so many restaurants at Epcot that I wanted to try something different. So we all love pizza. It's actually my 4-year-old's favorite thing to eat. So we're going to be eating lunch at Via Napoli this time. And then we're going to be going to Hollywood Studios for 1 day. And I really wanted to get the Fantasmic dining package this time, because we didn't do Fantasmic last time, and I wanted to try it out and see if the girls would like it. I've already told my oldest about it, and she's really excited about seeing this show. So I definitely wanted to get the Fantasmic dining package. And on our last trip, we ate at Mama Melrose. Well, you only have 3 choices you can choose from to get the Fantasmic dining package. And since we had eaten at Mama Melrose on our last trip, and we were going to be eating at a place that serves Italian food when we go to Epcot, I decided I would just want to try something different. And I figured we would try Hollywood and Vines, since it has the Disney Junior characters. And I know we already have 3 character meals, because we have the princess one, then we have the one at the Garden Grill, and then now Hollywood and Vine. But I decided, you know, the girls are only going to be this young once. I don't know when we're going to go on a trip again, and the next time we go they may be less interested in those characters, so I figured this would be our one chance to try Hollywood and Vine with the Disney Junior characters that they would probably really enjoy it. So that's the one we're going to do, and hopefully we like it. We're also going to be going for Animal Kingdom for one day, so there I decided to just eat at the Rainforest Cafe again, which we ate there last time and we really loved it. The only problem is we had dinner there and my youngest had just woke up from sleeping in the stroller when we got there. And she was a little cranky, so she really didn't get to enjoy it very much, and I didn't get to enjoy it as much as I would have liked because I was dealing with her being a little whiny. So I wanted to eat there again, and hopefully everybody would have more fun with it because, I mean, the food was great, our waitress was great, everything was great. It was just we had a cranky toddler that day. So I'm hoping to go there again and hoping that I won't have a cranky toddler this time since we're going to go for lunch this time. So that's why I chose there. There's not a whole lot of other places really you can eat at in Animal Kingdom. There's 2 other places I think. And I know the Tusker House is a character meal. And since we already had 3 other character meals, I didn't really want to add another one. So I wanted to eat at the Rainforest Cafe again anyway, so that is where I chose to eat for there. The only 2 other places we ate at last time that we're not going to be eating at this time was Chef Mickey and the Whispering Canyon. Well, Chef Mickey was great, but I just wanted to try some other character meals this time, and since we've already done that, just wanted to do something different. And then for the Whispering Canyon, since we're not staying at the Wilderness Lodge, it's not as convenient to go to it, so just decided we would take that one off. Especially since we're staying one night less, we had one less reservation option anyway. But I'm really happy with what we've chosen, and I'm really excited to eat at all of these places. So that is our plans for our 2016 Disney World trip. I'm really excited, and I have a lot of videos in mind that I want to share with you guys leading up to the trip. But if there's anything specific you want to see, please let me know, and I will see you real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.